Late. That Pop-Tart went in that pocket awful quick this morning.
We had to roll. I looked at my alarm this morning, I'm like, oh. Bad deal when you sleep right by the spot.
Yeah. You feel you get too comfortable.
Your alarm's going off and you're like, dude, we're right here. You gotta go anywhere. Alright, let's get out of here.
He's not out in the pasture very far, is he? Good job.
That was a little bit stressful. I'm like, did you see the stick? I'm like, what do I do about this stick? Did you see his hens fly?
Yeah.
His hens were up here.
Yeah. Why did he roost over there?
How do we not spook the hens?
Did you hear the hens?
Yeah, I was like, he sees the hens, and I'm like, what do I do about this stick? Like when I hit I'm like, why didn't I break that? We weren't planning on sitting here. We were like, yeah, we'll just listen to him.
Yeah.
See what he does. I'm like, he's just in the center right there of that field. Girls was having a panic attack.
That's awesome. He's so pretty coming across there.
Hate to do him like that. Kenneth's ground.
We had a little bit of a battery crisis there. I don't know if you could see that going on or not. I was like, this is a bad deal. I put my new battery in, nothing happened.
I was having my own crisis. I was like, he's coming this way, and he's like coming in front of the brush pile. I'm like, dude, how do I get this gun barrel with
away from that? Let's go check him out.
Oh, where's the striker at? Well, we got plenty of time.
A lot of time. That was crazy.
That was nerve-wracking.
You're like, he seemed to feel right. I'm like, no. Also, I'm like, oh yeah. I like don't even have my mask on yet.
I'm like, you want to put your mask
It's
on?
just chilling.
I'm like, he's in that gap, and you're like,
I was looking at that little hole in the thing. Like, I'm like, if he's in there, I'm like, he's way over there. And I look out in the middle of the field. I'm like, oh, he's way out there.
like, oh yeah, you know. So in Vermont, they print you transport tags. And then you just write your conservation ID on it. Well, I have one little bush. That little bush right there by the fence. It looks like a small turkey.
Oh yeah, that's her, Gobby. Oh yeah. Jeez.
No 2-year-old.
No. Dude, these tiny bodies on these birds.
I'm saying maybe 11, 12 pounds.
It's incredible.
Like, are they just mountain birds that just don't put any nutrients into their
I
body?
don't know. Dude, I think that's all that's around here is stub and hook. Like, I don't think there's anything else.
This guy's stub and... Dude, he's got some spurs
Yeah,
on
he
him.
does. He's a problem out here.
Do you think there's just... Like, last night we were going to go hunt down here, and we saw a field with 10 Jakes in it.
10 Jim Bobs.
I'm like telling Jake, I'm like, yeah, there's 4 to the right. Yeah, this one's broke. See?
Yeah.
God, that was stressful. Did you see him going to dip, crossing the fence? I'm like, what is he doing?
Yeah, I heard him rustle against the barbed wire.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Well, then he came out and he's like swinging wide. I'm like, don't give us the 80-yard pass by. Don't make me crawl.
And he's like, I'm gonna use this brush pile. I'm gonna act like I'm leaving, but then I'm coming in. I'm coming in hot. I'm taking it.
Yeah, I mean, he was way out there, and then he's like, I'm gonna just turn towards you.
Took the curled in hard.
That last little call, he's like, where's she at?
Yeah. I gotta know.
He's like, I see my other women. He's like, what are they? He's like, they're gonna wait on me. Stub and hook.
Stub and hook. There's nothing else here.
No 2-year-olds.
I think they just get shot out like early in the year.
2-year-olds get just shot out first lead.
Yeah.
Well,
everyone's probably in a rush to get their birds too, and they're just all in the fields.
Yeah, so it's probably just ride
easy.
by, throw decoys out, and kill them.
Yeah.
Like that guy said, I mean, he said he had 3 come in.
Yeah.
Opening weekend. Well, no reason to keep wasting time. Might as well ride around and get Jake a bird.
That's right, let's keep going.
It's gonna be a little bit difficult to get across this field. It's so open. There's only 2 small patches of cover to work with. So
There's at least 4 turkeys.
yeah, if one of them works around and they see us and start putting, it's gonna whole deal is gonna be over with. So, dude, there's strutters in the field across the way too. See him over there? What the heck? Stork's got birds all over his ground. I don't feel comfortable with, even though I know he probably wouldn't care, I don't feel comfortable with going down his border. Even though we could. If you would answer the phone. Seed post is pretty heavy. Yeah, it's 2 longers. One's got a pencil beard, like my pinky. Let's check out these other birds down here. Assuming they roosted farther down here. There he is, right there. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. They're gonna keep him over on this other road. There's not 2 gobblers here yesterday.
No.
I think that's why he's pushing the one around, probably.
Yeah.
Where is he? Stand up on top of the hill. Is he looking? Nope. Coming up. And this fan is like flat with us. You can't see the front of the back. It's just sideways. You think he'd gobble if we called? We should call and just see if he gobbles. He gobbled it at the truck. Like, I think he'd come close enough to shoot. Like if you're sitting down. Get up to that power pole. I mean, one of them might come in anyway. I would just call and see if they gobble and where they're at. Yeah,
Whiplash. 3-year-old?
Yeah, 3-year-old. That's not from me. It's from him. It's from his head.
So it's 7:30. Jake and I have successfully got 2 Vermont birds on the ground. Beautiful bird.
Can't even.
We saw this bird yesterday, and we were between going in on the bird I killed this morning and this bird this morning, and ended up making it happen on both of them before 8 o'clock.
I wish we. I mean,
I'm not worried about a double, but it's like when they're coming to us, that bus messed us up. Like they were both coming over the hill, and then the bus, they're like, ah. Like if no car came, they pop over the hill. We shoot them both.
I bet you we could. Hey, these turkeys really don't know what happened in here.
No, we could kill his buddy tomorrow, easily. Like I said, I hope it doesn't.
Strutting. They've been bolting. They've been strutting.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't come to that. I hope we can go find another one and shoot one. But you trapped me bad right here. I was breaking everything.
Where were you sitting?
Right, you were right here. I was against this dead tree, and you were like, "Come on, dude!" And next thing I know, you're up there, and I'm like, "How am I gonna get through this?" Gun, camera, vest. I'm like, what do you want from me? You're like, heading down on Klopp's ground. Well, that was 2 successful spots last night.
Yeah.
2 for 2.
That paid off, yeah.
Said Griff was riding you around.
You want me to go give the whole spiel right now? Scouting is key, okay? Scouting is 3/4 of the hunt there. If you don't scout, you're missing out. No, seriously, we drove around, or we've been driving around the last couple nights, just looking for birds out in the field before they.
Because it's a million degrees.
It's a gajillion degrees during the day. And as soon as 4:30 comes around, it really starts to cool off.
Yeah. Cooling
off last night was about 74 degrees.
Yeah. I mean, last night I woke up this morning, it was 63 degrees at daylight, and I'm like,
it's completely different heat with the sun on you in 74 than the sun's set in 74. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
No, so it's like we've been noticing they go back to their fields around 4:30, so we'll start riding around, trying to put eyes on one.
And there was only last night, I think we filmed the birds out here. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
There was
1 gobbler and like 4 hens.
Yeah, 1 gobbler and 4 hens. Today we pull up there and we got 1 gobbler chasing around another tom in the field. Oh yeah. Hey man, if we had our double bull and some deeks, we probably would have killed both those birds today. Who would have said that? Breen would have said that today. That's why you hunt them out of a double bull. We would have had 2 dead today.
3.
Funny. 3. We would have doubled up though. I'm waiting for someone to have domestic birds around here, and us should just dump in on some domestics. Oh god.
Well, that one this morning, he had a little farm gobble to him.
He did have a little farm gobble to him, and he was out there just on his lonesome, just trying to gobble up hens that he already knew where they were. He's just like, "Don't move. I'm coming back. I got fed up with you last night. I'm coming back today."
Yeah, I went way over yonder, roosted alone.
He must have gotten a bad argument with them ladies last night. They kicked him out. They're like, "You're not sleeping in the house tonight. Get out."
This morning, he's like, "I'm coming back in. It's my freaking house. I own it."
He's come back to make amends this morning.
He didn't know 2 old boys slipped in between him and his women.